right, chat. This is a really big deal. EA goes private in $55 billion deal with PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners, Andrew Wilson, to remain as CEO. Quote, I am more energized than ever about the future we are building. Let me rephrase that quote. Quote, I'm making so much goddamn money right now that it just motivates itself. This is an article by Wesley Yinpool. This has also been updated since this morning. EA has confirmed it has agreed to be acquired by an investor group composed of PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners in a transaction valued at approximately $55 billion. It's the largest all-cash sponsored take-private investment in history. I mean, how much was Activision? Microsoft bought out Activision, but I mean, this is taking it private. What did they see? What do they see right here? Dude, what if they make Anthem? What if they keep Anthem from, hold up. What if there's a Saudi prince out there that looks at Anthem and is like, we have to save it. We have to save it. Under the terms of the agreement, the group will acquire 100% of EA, with Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, PIF, rolling over its existing 9.9% stake in the company. EA stockholders will receive $210 per share in cash. The per share purchase price represents a 25% premium to EA's unaffected share price of $168.32. Dude, is anybody buying these shares right now? What's the share price? EA share price has jumped up here today. 4.55%, $202. So what you do in this situation is, I mean, if you knew the news was going to break, or as the news was breaking, you go and buy a bunch of shares because it's going to be essentially bought up for $210. Yeah, it was at unaffected share price of $168. That market closed on September 25th, 2025, and a premium to EA's unaffected all-time high of $179. That market closed on August the 14th, 2025. A little late, bud. Oh yeah, no, we're late. I'm always late, dude. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to stocks, I'm not in the club. By the time I buy, you need to sell. Matter of fact, if there was I'm like the Kramer on the gamer side. You do the opposite. Following the close of the transaction, EA's common stock will no longer be listed on any public markets. Andrew Wilson, EA chairman and CEO, commented, "Our creative and passionate teams at EA have delivered extraordinary experiences for hundreds of millions of fans, built some of the world's most iconic IPs, and created significant value for our business. This moment is a powerful recognition of the remarkable work." Oh, hold on. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about EA's remarkable work. FIFA, right? Mainly FIFA. Like, what am I outside of FIFA? Like, what else we got? I'm not saying that they haven't been successful. We got FIFA, we got Sims. Oh yeah, Apex. Yeah. Oh my God, Battlefield. I fucking forgot. I forget how much shit EA fucking has here. All right, quote, looking ahead, we'll continue to push the boundaries of entertainment, sports, and technology, unlocking new opportunities. Together with our partners, we will create transformative experiences to inspire generations to come. I am more energized than ever about the future we are building. Dude, there's gonna be gambling in this shit. What's gonna happen here, guys? There's gotta be a fucking catch. We're gonna have, are we gonna have gambling? Is it gonna be like is all the games gonna have DraftKings in them? Draft Princess. Oh, that's good. EA will continue to be led by Wilson and will remain headquartered in Redwood City, California. The transaction is expected to close in Q1 fiscal year 27, subject to regulatory and stockholder approvals. The transaction will be funded by a combination of cash from each of the PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners, the latter of which is an American investment firm based in Miami, Florida, and formed in 2021 by Jared Kushner, Donald Trump's son-in-law. The fuck? Dude, I gotta say, man, I don't know Jared, but him and the Saudi princess, they real chummy over there. What is happening in this world? Combined, the deal is for an equity investment of approximately $36 billion and $20 billion of debt financing fully and solely committed by JP Morgan Chase Bank NA. I love how JP's on this shit. $18 billion, which is expected to be funded at close. Each of PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners plan to fund the equity component of the financing entirely from capital under the respective control the company said. What do you think the interest rate on that is? It's all about who you know. It's all about who you know. I bet that shit's almost 0%. We'll see what comes out about it. I bet that shit's almost 0%. You know, I had to go look at EA's financials. I think they actually have really good financials. I know FIFA was like one of their biggest breadwinners. You know, Activision, when their deal went through, Candy Crush, man. Candy Crush was their big breadwinner. They make so much. So I remember we sat in a quarterly earning call because this is when Bungie was still with Activision. And I was curious to know like how Bungie did. And then Candy Crush posted their numbers. And man, dude, it's crazy how many fucking people play that game and that people spend money on that game. The Saudis already own 3 esports teams. How do y'all feel about esports? So y'all are saying this deal is primarily going through because they're wanting to move even more so into the esports scene. Need more esports? Don't really care. What if they combined a lot of different things because of this deal? You got the Saudi princess involved. They love boxing. What if you 1v1 in Halo? 1 round. You then box in another round. All right? And then you jump back in 1v1 again in Halo. You see where I'm coming from? It would be an interesting I would watch it. I'd probably watch that shit. Now, the enormous sale comes just days before EA releases Battlefield 6, a crucial launch for the company, and hot on the heels of FC 26 and Skate. EA games in development includes Mass Effect at BioWare, Star Wars Jedi 3 at Respawn, and Iron Man at Motive. EA's umbrella is so large, man. I gotta say, too, man, EA, you know, they got style. I remember years ago they did the Anthem events. So essentially, it was just like a capture event leading up to Anthem's launch. It was really nice. It was really nice. The problem was, at that time, we didn't realize what we were playing. We thought we were playing just like a portion of the game, and it ended up being like the entire game in that 2-day time frame. I guess the real question is, and it's the copium coming out of me, is Anthem possibly going to be saved? Or do you feel like that shit's getting shut down in January no matter? Because right now, the servers are still up. It's not supposed to be officially shut down until January. EA has been a trash company for many years. I don't care if it's been trash. It still somehow makes a lot of fucking money. And they have a huge umbrella. And you're seeing these just massive buyouts from Microsoft to Activision, or Microsoft buying out Activision, to now this going private, which is really interesting. Dude, there's a long play here. They're taking it private. Why? We have to ask that question. And the other question is, are they ever going to take it public in the future again? I don't even know. Can you take something private and go public again? Man. And look, I'm not trying to get political here, okay? You got this guy involved. I wouldn't be surprised we see this shit go public again a year from now. And they're gonna make so much on that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not getting political. I'm just saying, they're taking it private now. I wouldn't be surprised if they, I guess you re-IPO. Maybe they'll merge it with something else, and then they're gonna slam that fucking share price to the moon. And maybe they're just taking price. Who knows? Maybe there's a Saudi prince right now, and he's like, I really love FIFA, Star Wars. You know what I'm coming from? Forget political narrative. Not that deep. It's just about the money. Yeah, it's 100% just about the money. And I'm curious to see how this is going to change EA. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, it's a lot of different games. It's a huge company. Man, dude, these buyouts are fucking crazy, though. Can we just acknowledge that they're crazy? I mean, I remember when Bethesda was getting bought out for, what was it, 10 billion? I thought that was crazy. And then Bungie got bought out by Sony. I was like, what the fuck? But dude, these buyouts are just crazy. And can I just say valuations? Man, they're wild. Valuations are wild. The gaming industry surpassed the entertainment industry before COVID. The gaming industry is massive. No, it's massive, dude. If this doesn't represent, I don't know what can. EA getting bought out. This is pretty big news, man. I don't know what this is going to change for us as gamers. We'll see. We'll see. The copium of me wants to believe that someone somewhere in one of these companies knows that Anthem could be a hit. Honestly, though, as soon as the sale goes through, that shit could just get shut. I mean, well, actually, fiscal year 2027. Yeah, that's just gonna get shut down before then. $100 games. They could raise the price on all their games and then drive demand for their subscription model. My question is, you know, are they just going to continue doing? I guess what they're doing is fine if it's you know what I mean, making good money. Or are they gonna get in there? Are they gonna shake things up? Is there some overarching goal here? Are they taking it private? They're gonna merge it with something else and then re-IPO this shit and fucking go public again, drive the share price up on a classic pump and dump. I don't know. We'll see what fucking happens. Realistically, is anything gonna change? I think people are overreacting of a shake up, but I hope something changes. EA for the better. Titanfall 3, brother. I'm gonna be honest, man. I think we would get Anthem before we got Titanfall 3. We'll see.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.